Hey everyone, it's Anahata here at my favorite beach, just a few miles from my house, Southwest Florida. Wanted to chat with you and get you into the resonance of the impact that's available through water activation. What the heck is water activation? Well, I think the best way to describe it while I let you see the beautiful water is a return to the memory of wholeness. Now imagine if you were to, and this is for both practitioners, people who want to learn how to do this. This message is for you. This message is also for people who perhaps want to have a session with me, right? And I want to demystify what goes on in a water activation session / ceremony. So imagine having a call with someone who gets you centered in your sacred space and grounds you down into Gaia, getting you into a relaxed and open state of playfulness and non-expectation, really just easing into that sweet spot of the now. And imagine there are 3 glasses of water set before you. And imagine the practitioner, me, or you, if you're going to get trained in this, gently guiding people into 3 phases. The first phase is, what the heck's been going on? What's been going on? You know, we got these storylines, these things, these traumas, these dramas, these issues, these tower moments, these health issues, relationship issues, wealth issues. You fill in the blank. Purpose, passion, you want more, you don't have it. It's the gap between where you are and where you want to be. It can be anything, mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual. And then imagine this practitioner, me or you, activating the water in such a way where the water becomes a liquid living memory, a recording of this past. Now, this involves using your voice, the frequency of your voice, and the magnetic imprint of your vibration, emotional state, to fuse into the water this remembrance, so to speak. Now, it's unique, right? It's hard to articulate the impact that this has, but one woman came to me many years ago and I did a session with her, and during the what is phase, which is really just the past, because all we ever have is the now, and the now is new in every millisecond, but quantumly, you know, we view the now as what is, right? What has manifested, but that's already the past. So she proceeds to tell me and the water about all the things that have been going on, as much as she could. You know, some of this resonance is unknown and it's above the genes. It's epigenetically passed down, right? It's in your subconscious. Could be inherited, could be projected, could be, you know, things that you absorbed from other experiences that aren't even your own, including programming, right? So this gets really, really deep beyond the conscious awareness of, you know, if you knew what was up, you would fix it, right? We get into the subconscious realms here pretty quickly through a few key askings. And then this lady, so she, we'll call her Susan. It's not her name, but she proceeded to tell me and the water all the things, right? Specifically health, you know, issues that were really real. You know, this is something with her heart, her aorta, you know, there was a painful spasm happening, and the doctor said, you know, super sorry, but you know, get your stuff in order. It's not going to be long, right? You're going to have a massive heart attack. There's nothing we can do. We can't operate. We can't do anything. So gloom and doom kind of stuff, right? But she had the sense that also, the other things in her life were contributing to that in some way. And I won't get into the logistics of all of that, right? It's personal. But, our drama and trauma weaves in and out, unknown, firsthand experiences, programmed, projected, passed down, right? We got a lot of stuff going on, but we know where we want to be. And so I guided her into the future, where she wants to be, pain-free, vibrant, whole, healed, healthy, all resolved, all restored, visioning the wish fulfilled, right? And so at that point, that's the future activation with the voice and the subconscious and all that's involved. Then coming into the now, right? So we honor the past. We don't judge it. It is what it is, and it is. But do we want it to be? Where do we want to be? And then we merge that both mutual acceptance and unattachment with a vision of the wish fulfilled in the now. We pull some assisting frequencies, which, by the way, with all her issues stacking up, we landed on one code, and I thought, oh, good Lord, how can one code do such a thing to resolve everything? And we proceeded to, wow, there's some really fast boats out there. We proceeded to read about what is this thing that we chose, and it was a crystal, as I recall. And as we read what it does, there were 30 or 40 things, and we were just crying. We were just openly sobbing together. Mind you, she was in a different state, spooky action at a distance. We weren't in the same room. That's how it works quantumly. You don't have to be with the person. So again, sobbing because of the beauty of the perfection that was in the wisdom of that crystal that we magnetically chose. It was like God was taking her order and just saying, here you go. It was all the things. Even down to some strange things like this crystal also helps with digestion and things that she had been it was literally cray-cray. It was mind, body, soul, perfection. And it did all the things, and then we come to the realization in the now that you are the all. As the all, you're connected to all things, and space is an illusion. So there's this entanglement that happens, this activation that happens, and you put that into the water. Now, this is where I don't want to overwhelm you with details, because you don't need to know how it works. But if you want to know how it works, I wrote a best-selling book called Light Memory, An Alchemist's Guide to Waterbending. But the combination of speaking and your emotional vibration through your words, your thoughts, and your emotions, when focused into water and when you activate water in a certain way, what happens then is that water holds the energy and information of all of it and the assistance. And when you drink it, it goes beyond your logical thinking brain, which is consciously only capable of 10% awareness, into your subconscious. Now, when this happens, your subconscious gets all of you on board with all of you. You are literally rewriting the way you perceive of and reframing those things in a way that serves you, right? Your past is your past, and it's true. This is not suppression. This is total acceptance and allowance / I'm sovereign. I can now choose where to dwell, how to vibe, where to go, what to experience, and it all starts with being it. And in order to be it, you need to return to wholeness, aka have that session where you drink in that new reality in the now, honoring the past, letting go, unentangling from that storyline, and embracing a new one where you are truly, quantumly, instantly healed, whole, worthy, resolved, restored, renewed, and contentment flourishes and higher. It's the flow state, right? Peak performance, optimal experience. And so that's what goes on and by the way, then the lady had a spontaneous healing response. This painful pulsing in her heart that had been happening and baffling doctors went away with in, 10, 15 minutes, gone. And so then she thought, ooh, is this too good to be true? Well, the doctors were baffled and all was well, but there were more issues. Then that began her journey into know thyself, and the fact that you can return to wholeness. You are built for homeostasis, and that the distortions occurring in your mind, body, emotional field are all just through a disconnection. That's it. Disconnection is the source of all disease, and low-level thoughts, right? And emotions. It's how far away are you from the source point, period. So all healing is a return to the memory of wholeness, the fact that you are whole, healed, healthy, and you are the all. So you can have the all through the all, and being the all makes it so, and so it is. So this restorative process, this return to wholeness, is done through water activation. I've been doing it for people for 10 years. I have never disclosed what I do until now in this amazing certification program that I have created for you all. I really believe it's time. There are people, perhaps you are one of them, that really knows innately that all of this is true, and you just may not be sure how to accomplish it. And you can do this for yourself. You can do this for your loved ones. You can do this as a water activation certified practitioner. And so I have put together the program. We're going to roll with it. Early bird registration ends January 1st at midnight. So we have today, tomorrow, and then that's it. On the 1st, you have until the end of the day. But, you've got some time to dig into this, to check out the registration page, to ask me questions. Again, the cost is only $499 right now if you do the early bird, which means if I recommend, and I do, that you charge between $199 to $299 per session, it only is going to be a few sessions before you recoup your tuition costs. But you have the wisdom to do it again and again and become a success in ways that most people don't understand this stuff. And when you master it, it's game-changing, not just for you, it's for your clients and for your coaching practice in general. Of course, this seamlessly integrates into any niche that you're already focused on. It can be for people who are trying to heal physical issues. It can be for people who are leveling up into the best version of themselves and attaining their goals. Think of who you serve and the problem you solve, and this will get them there. And it's a totally unique modality. There is nothing like it on the planet. I'm the only one working with water and codes in this way, delivering it into a 90-minute session that is life-changing, and it lasts. What happened after that lady, what do we call her, Susan, that was not her name. What happened with her was she hired me for a session a week for 3 months. She was so blown away with what happened. And that was, almost a decade ago. So things have gone in amazing directions since then, deeper clarities, deeper knowings, and I'm going to teach you all the ins and outs of water activation and how you can get certified and really bring this next level technology. It's spirituality leveraging the sacred technology of water, and water really is a liquid crystalline supercomputer, and people are figuring that out. You can mark my words, in the next 10 years it's going to be about water science. It's going to be about water science, and this is an aspect of it, right? You are water, 99% water molecularly. If you are not working with the water of your body, you are missing 99.9% of the plot, the plot to wholeness. All right, guys, much love to you and yours. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Again, early bird registration is closing in a few days, so check it out soon. Reach out to me personally. I am here to answer any question. There is no quote-unquote stupid question, right? The only lame question is the one you don't ask. So reach out. Can't wait to connect, and we'll chat soon. All right, my friends. Bye for now.